All right, Melons. As you mentioned, game 2 of this first night of Hometown Throwdown. I am Heads Will Roll on the microphone with Philly Melons.
I was distracted. I'm back now.
Microphones are hard. We have it figured out. First thing off the bat, Melons, look at this. New uniforms for Rose City.
Oh, yeah. Left Turn Clothing stepping up.
Left Turn Clothing. Apex City did the armbands. Fancy new armbands. 187 killer pads. New helmets.
Plus, we got a track to match the new uniforms.
We went all out.
We really went all out. Absolutely. We are getting ready. Game 2, Hometown Throwdown. Angel City ready to go. Facing with hometown favorite, the Wheels of Justice. Here we go.
And, of course, Pearl Jam on the line, starting out for the Scarlets up against Lauren Much.
Just as we expected, we have 2 tripods, very strong walls, not much offense happening just yet. You can see Tenacity bridging the Wheels of Justice pack. No pack is called, but I don't see anything change.
And we have a...
Rachel Rodden headed to the penalty box. Is that direction?
Direction.
All right. Yep. And Double Lot headed to the penalty box as well. That's Polygamy Winehouse.
Absolutely. We have Pearl Jam is your lead jammer. Huge hit by Tarantula, sending her off the track.
Alicia Nesbitt-Smith, meanwhile, handling Pearl Jam and gets that one called off. That's pretty much what we expect, a 2-zip jam. We are in for a treat tonight. Wheels of Justice come up with 0 first jam. This is the first game again for the Wheels of Justice since the Big O.
Absolutely. We'll do a little quick recap of how they did at Big O and how Angel City did. Very, very different story for both teams.
All right.
Bonnie Thunder's on the line for the Wheels of Justice.
Number 99, West, now jamming for Angel City. Great lateral movement here, but of course Bonnie Thunder's picking up a lead jammer.
And West, not a name we saw on the Angel City roster last season.
Cool. I dig it. Rachel Rotten back on the track doing some damage, keeping her eyes all over Bonnie Thunder's, but you know, when Bonnie turns sideways, she disappears, so I imagine that's pretty hard to keep track of.
And now with the new purple track, it's even more disguised.
All right. Able to reset on the track is West. Into the penalty box. We will lose Gallifrey.
Yeah, Gallifrey picking up her first penalty. That 2-wall of Polygamy Winehouse and Tenacity. Oh, I'm sorry, not Tenacity.
Mia Palau.
Mia Palau, yep.
She transferred over from Spain, was playing on home teams this year. She's so sweet, so cool.
Yeah, very, very impressive. Jams, blocks, does it all, and a great addition to this Rouge team. Bonnie picking up 5 points on that jam. Angel City sitting at 2. So 5-2 the score. We talked a little bit about Big O 2018. 2 games for Rose, winning both 231-146 against Denver and 240-126 against Arch. This is their 3rd game of the season. The Brute starting this jam as our jammer.
Whoa, there we go, right up the inside line. That's
Crackerjack.
Crackerjack, number 39 in white here.
And Angel City seeing a lot of retirements in the offseason and a couple transfer outs. I'm going to blow by it now with Arizona. Lacey Knight retiring.
Oh, hello. Tarantula sending Crackerjack to the infield.
Honey Brasco retiring. A lot of that.
She's the best.
Right, that veteran Angel City line. So we were seeing lots of new jammers, lots of new blockers.
They're certainly handling their load so far. Here comes Brute completing the initial pass. All right, at the end of that, Angel City coming up with 4.
And Angel City taking the lead 7-5, 5 minutes into this game. Angel City at Big O had a mixed bag. They won versus Montreal, 179-127, but they lost versus to Victoria and Denver. Angel City sitting 6th as of the May 31st WFTDA rankings. And of course, Rose sitting solidly in 2nd.
First 3 jams, one team's been shut out so far. Each jam here, very defensive game.
Yeah, Pearl Jam back out there with the star. And of course, Zip Drive, number 868 for the Wheels of Justice.
I don't believe Zip was on the charter last year.
Was not. Zip Drive actually came in solidly in the home team season, sitting kind of 1st and 2nd in terms of jammer points per lap.
Yes.
Lead jammer percentage, her.
Total points.
Right. Yeah. Evangelical, who's also a member of Woes, just kind of trading the 1-2 spots throughout the league.
There we go, finally pushing forward. That is Pearl Jam picking up lead jammer.
And you talked about that defense last jam. 45 seconds this defense held both jammers before someone was lead. Huge, huge. We have a star pass to Gallifrey.
Now Gallifrey with the stride, with the speed. And that will certainly be called off. And again, a 2-0 jam, Angel City. Taking that 5-2-9.
So Angel City sits 3-2 for the season. Like we said, this is the 3rd game for the Wheels of Justice. They play Gotham tomorrow and Crime City on Sunday. Angel City, however, takes Crime City on tomorrow and Gotham on Sunday. So great weekend of Derby. We're glad you're here with us.
It's a sold-out event. Totally fun. I'm sure lots of folks here in Portland are staying tuned.
Melons, this is the first time I have actually seen this. Number 507, starting with the jammer cover. That is Rachel Rotten for Angel City.
She's fine. She can do it. Wow, look at that expression. I hope we got that on camera. She's going to get a penalty for a back block here. Oh, that makes sense to me. Because the laser eye like melted part of my skin for a second. Here it is. Lauren Much lead jammer.
Yeah, Rachel Rotten, veteran skater. We're
oh my gosh. That's incredible.
And Lauren Much pulling a Lauren Much move.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is a good time to thank Red Bull for being a sponsor of the Rose City Rollers. I'm sure it may or may not have something to do with Lauren Much and her incredibly powerful muscles.
10-9, Rose City regains the lead. Bonnie Thunder's back on the line, looking to extend that from a 1-point lead.
So we're at 5 jams where the other team has shut out the other team. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Rachel Rotten sitting in the box, contemplating life for the next 10 to 15 seconds.
And Polygamy Winehouse in the box for Wheels, still sitting, lead jammer to Bonnie Thunders. 22.5 minutes remaining in the first period. A little bit of a spill here.
And we're seeing that 3-wall, Octane Jane, Low Betancourt, and Wanna Tease out there.
521 Fisher is wearing the pivot stripe.
Bonnie able to pick up 5.
Oh, there you go. Gallifrey. Simonis down, come up and reset here. Ooh, little tumble there.
I like it. Bonnie had the little spin around. Octane Jane answers
Octane
with
Jane
a little
barrel roll there. So finally, both teams putting some points up, 8-4 that jam. Rose City up by 5, 18-13. 21.5 minutes remaining in this game, and it is my pleasure to thank Deb Counts Tabor. She is a real estate agent. Should you be interested in moving to Portland, let her know. Welcome to PDX.com.
It seems to be a thing.
It's a thing.
People moving to Portland.
It's a wonderful place.
Well, Deb is an amazing realtor and Derby fan, and she will be happy to help you out. 99 West, your lead jammer in this Jam 7.
Brute out and Adam, and we will lose the Bell Star. to the penalty box. I almost said bell tolls because seeing these two teams playing like takes me back 8 years in roller derby.
Yeah, Angel City was the first team I ever went to a flat track game of, so it is nice.
Me too.
All right, there you go. Back in LA, back when they were in a park, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was doing bank track with LA Derby Dolls, and well, what is this flat track stuff? Flat track stuff is thebombdiggity.com.
And a lot of former bank track skaters on the track, right? We know Chrissy Crash.
How cool to see Chrissy Crash on this charter.
I am very, very excited after a short retirement. What did they say? You've skated and retired and unretired a few times.
No. What I have done is never retired because I don't know. I've never said one way or the other. I just do what I want. I just do what I want.
And we have a quick official timeout. You know, it looks like a ref's adjusting his skates, but I think he's hitting the Red Bull cooler because Red Bull, like you said, league sponsor, hooks us up. We've got that fridge in the corner.
There's a literal rainbow of Red Bull because it is Pride Month. Portland holding it down. Pride Festival last weekend, Trans Pride Festival last weekend. It's been a really beautiful time to be in Portland.
And Red Bull Wings for All is their slogan
cool.
this month. Lauren Much back on the line. That looks like Cracker Jack wearing the star for the Scarlets. Yeah, that forearm on Simonis sending Cracker Jack to the box. This will be a power jam.
Oh, there we go.
For Lauren Much, who is now your lead jammer, not the person you want to give a power jam to.
But we have Gallifrey and OMG on the track, quite the duo. So lanky, they could cover the whole track themselves.
The strength of both of those skaters, too. You see just that little shoulder check sends the ACDG blockers flying.
Just watching, like, I couldn't even notice how awesome Mucho was being because Gallifrey was just, like, doing this awesome basketball-style screen on the outside line in front of that penalty box. Cracker Jack resets.
And a back block sending Much to the box. We are trading power jams. Cracker Jack now with the advantage.
There you go. That's Gallifrey again with that 360 blocking. OMG holding it down in the front. Bell Star and Juniper Simonis. We're going to lose West to the penalty box for Angel City. Here comes Mucho. We now lose a pivot for Angel City to the penalty box. And these are two very physical teams. I'm not surprised to see these penalties racking up already.
And both of these teams, when they play clean, minimal penalties, they do have a propensity to start getting those waterfall penalties. So something they need to watch. Only 12 minutes into this game, I have seen a couple of skaters make multiple trips to the box.
Right.
And both very similar styles, Melons.
Oh, yeah, very, very concentrated and aggressive play.
Right. And we saw with Crime City in the first game, those braced walls. That is their main defense.
The three, and you're like kind of juggling the two in the back.
Right. We're seeing a little bit of that with both Angel City and Rose, but also kind of adapting, breaking off into 2-2, and just kind of adapting the style for the jammer.
Multiplayer here. That's going to be Tui Lion. Meanwhile, lead jammer to Bonnie Thunders.
Pearl Jam meeting Tarantula's arm. Let's just say
that was totally one of her like old school dancey ice skating moves right
absolutely.
there. There's probably a name for it.
You know, most teams are really happy that you do not get style points when you jam. Otherwise.
Interesting. All right, so forearm going to be going on Soledad. Soledad's rad, by the way. Bell Star making contact with her. And we will also lose Tarantula to the penalty box. Boy, this track really makes the room a little more subdued, doesn't it? I wonder how the photos are going to look. Here we go, Bonnie checking the bench. New coaching staff here for Wheels of Justice.
Yeah, Wheels losing a few skaters to retirement in the last season, right? We had Rivas, Liquor, Jennings.
Wow. Jennings.
And Liquor now back and coaching. Defensive Destroyer, Double D, also coaching
what a
as
handsome
well.
guy.
Former drive-by and then menace skater. Brings a lot of on-track experience to the team. And G, home team skater, also coaching this season.
So no big deal. Bonnie Thunder's putting up 15-0 for Rose City. They now double their score, 20-42. All right, up that inside. Oh, not too far behind. Boom, boom, boom. Here comes Brute. And why is Tarantula doing this? I assume she knows what she's doing, and I do not. Let me just be very clear about that, because everything looks good.
She came out of the box and was like, do I hang a left? Do I hang a right? Yeah.
She's
How
just
often do I get to turn right?
Gonna use Brute's like speed wind.
She's drafting.
Yeah, that words. Oh, beautiful little force out there. Is that Octane Jane?
Octane Jane. One of those blockers you don't hear about often, but so effective.
I like this pivot. I believe it's Fisher that I'm talking about. You can hear the crowd with a low growl of Brute.
That is correct, yeah.
Oh, boom! Gallifrey expertly making that contact with West. It was one of those ones like a heartbeat later, and that would have been an illegal maneuver.
Gallifrey getting sent off the track for a forearm. And we have a track cut sending West to the box. This will be a power jam and a power start. 20 seconds left in the jam when that was called.
So, Brute up the middle there. Simonis holding back, getting some offense here from Mia Palau, number 247, who's now going to the penalty box for a direction penalty. Okay. 4 there for Angel, 10-4. And an OTO?
OTO.
Oh, what is
a good time, I think, for both benches to just kind of talk to the team. We're seeing those penalties start to rack up. I've seen Gallifrey in there twice. A couple of the Woj jammers sitting on 2.
I am contractually obligated to make a big deal out of it being an official timeout, because that means one thing. It means it's a taco timeout. Here in Portland, we celebrate official timeouts with Porcano. They are Taquiera here in town, couple locations. We love Porcano.
Really good food, really great company. Thank you, Porcano, for this taco timeout.
If you come to Portland to hang out, what you want to do is go down to Hawthorne. You want to go hang out at the Porcano there, and then close by is Quarter World, the barcade. And they have the most pinball machines in one place in Oregon.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But get your tacos.
Get them tacos. Yeah. Tacos. Hey, coming up at halftime, we have a really special guest. It's the Portland Unipiper. Let's keep Portland weird.
Who has not seen videos of the Unipiper?
I think people who don't live in Portland.
You know, my Facebook feed, like once a month, the Unipiper's on there.
This is some like actual real Portlandia stuff happening here. I don't even know if he's been on Portlandia. We have. Rose City has. Anyway, Portlandia is gone away, and the city of Portland appreciates that is over.
But the Unipiper has not. And
no.
He is here to entertain.
May the Unipiper live long.
The Wheels of Justice would like to thank some sponsors. 187 Killer Pads are the official gear sponsors of the Wheels of Justice, rocking those really neat white and purple brand new sparkly pads. We also want to thank them. We want to thank 888 for their certified Sweat Saver helmets, providing ultimate certified protection and comfort. You know, Hometown Throwdown has a history of being hot.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I think it's going to be 90 on Sunday, and we're actually happy about that.
90's not bad for this tournament.
Those certified Sweat Saver helmets, huge comfort to our Woes skaters, and those brand new Apex City armbands. Helps us to see who's on the track, so we greatly appreciate it. Check out Apex City armbands. All right, that's enough with my ads. Lauren Much back on the track, looking spiffy and all that new gear. Enjoying the last few seconds of that power jam, that penalty on West from the last jam.
Slow grind here, turn 1. Tarantula and Alicia doing some damage. Gallifrey again returning to the box. Now that is a tool they do not want to put away. That sounded bad. She's not a tool. She's a utility.
She's a weapon.
Weapon. Nice recovery.
Tarantula as well. Two fierce blockers in the box. Not what Woes needs at this moment.
Yeah, minute down here. Gonna call that one as much comes around. 4 more points, so great jam here for Angel City.
Huge. 15 seconds of that jam in the box. 9 points. Rose City taking a timeout. I am sure they are going to discuss that last jam. Angel City creeping back into it. 19 points separate these two teams.
You know what I think about Hometown Throwdown? That's what I think about it. I think that's awesome.
All right, so let's talk a little bit. Angels in this timeout. Angel City, 3-2 for the season, right? Had a rough 2-1 Big O. They did at home, Tinseltown Showdown. They did beat both Bay Area and Texas. So they're kind of having for a brand new team, a fairly new team, not in terms of brand new, but a large section of their team being new. Really, really impressive. This score as well, 52-33.
All right, we're back at it. A little jammer switcheroo here. Pearl Jam out. Cracker Jack in. Bonnie Thunder's wearing purple.
Cracker Jack escaping from the box. Lead jammer.
Cracker Jack putting up all 5. Tarantula out of that penalty box as Bonnie Thunders completes her initial pass. Here we are at the end of that. Angel City looking very happy with that result. 7-0. So Rose City scoreless the last 2 jams. Your fun fact today is that both West and Fisher on Angel City, they skate for Team Mexico and literally commute to practice to Los Angeles. It's pretty cool, huh?
That is awesome. Zip drive, wearing the star for Woes, being recycled to the back of the pack.
I knew that fact by myself. No one helped me or provided me with that information on the fly.
Death Down Under already in the box. Will be joined by Red Raven. This is a light pack for Zip Drive, and they're able to take advantage of that to get lead jammer.
Star pass over to Tui Lion. Traditionally, Rose City, when that star gets passed on the opposing team, they run it. But in this case, takes a spill, calls it off, and we're going to set up this next jam for success here for Rose City. That's a 4-0 jam, 56-40.
And a Rachel Rotten Brute matchup on that jammer line.
9 out of 13 jams, one of the teams has come up with 0 points.
Yeah, these are definitely get your points and call it jams.
Pushing forward here, Brute trying to find that outside, but it is Octane Jane there getting some help.
And Simonis Gallifrey.
That's assistance there by Wanna Tease.
And Mia holding Rachel back.
Seriously, Mia Palau. Know this name, folks watching online. Mia Palau. The next big thing. Rachel Rotten coming around, completing the initial. Brute is lead. Going to take that inside line from Wanna Tease and call that one off and take that 4-0 jam. And now Angel City has been shut out 2 jams in a row. When we have one of these breaks, I want to hear about how the Golden Bowl went last weekend.
Absolutely. Some amazing, amazing derby.
Oh, a little switcheroo here. Captain Alicia Nesbitt-Smith, who is not Hannah Jennings, and Tarantula pull it up to that pivot line. West pushing there. Getting some moral support from Tenacity and Tarantula as they kind of watch and just like, are you good? Are you good? Are you good? It's effective.
We got you, but we think you got it. But at least they're heading to the box.
Man. Polygamy Winehouse got beat on that inside line, and West is completing. Oh, Bonnie thunders. Let's make this 3 jams in a row that are 4-0.
And Bonnie probably had maybe about a half-inch space wider than her skate.
Not even,
managed to get through it.
She levitates.
2019 WFTDA rule change. No levitation, no teleportation.
I mean, that's not excluded in the rules. It's not
right
against
now.
The rules.
Let's go for it.
Lauren Much. Yeah. Okay.
Jack.
Yeah, back block. Maybe there was some incidental skate contact with Gallifrey, but all 3 skaters felt forward. Lauren Much lead. Angel City all out front, waiting to brace themselves. Simonis giving that sign to the Wheels of Justice on the outside for a little fakey push. Oh my God! She's like a cartoon where the legs are spinning.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Octane Janie actually going back to block, and Much was already past. Kind of looked back and smiled.
Psych. Again, on the outside, gets past low. Oh,
and a
great
direction
work.
Call.
Man. Cracker Jack had so much forward momentum, but Gallifrey was so low. There was no room to move. Here, 4 more points from Much, already up to 14. Much taking a breath on the outside, taking her time, watching the clock. And Cracker Jack recycles as well. Lauren Much somehow just went over Octane Jane.
It's the wings. I mean, I don't want to spill any secrets, but I'm pretty sure it's the wings. Much picking up 5 more points. 24 on the jam, blowing this game wide open. 88-40 so far, the score.
Doubled up here, some momentum, and that is going to be called off. Dang. That is some points there for Lauren Much at 25, cashing in. Quite the jam.
Both.
Are they going to call a timeout or what?
Both coaches running out using that lineup to kind of plead cases. Looks like Defensive Destroyer wants an out-of-play penalty.
So interesting. Okay, not calling a timeout, going to play. Angel City has been scoreless the last 5 jams, heads. Tarantula kindly exchanging positive glances with the outside pack ref and heading to the Bud Light penalty box.
Yeah, we saw earlier in this half Rose with a couple jams without points, calling a timeout to kind of regroup. Charmer and Abe Drinkin, I'm sure, looking at the clock, debating on whether or not they want to use another timeout. They've used one so far, probably thinking, let's see how this plays out.
Tui Lion coming in trying to break up that tripod. Alicia Nesbitt-Smith, Tenacity, and Polygamy Winehouse for Wheels of Justice. Any points? Anyone? Anyone want some points? Angel City will take a 3-0 jam over Rose City. Score now 43-89. 4.5 minutes remaining in this first period. Basically, whoever gets lead jammer, the other team gets 0 points.
Yeah, both teams, great track awareness in terms of, get those points, call it off.
Rachel Rotten moving out to in, digging into that tripod.
OMG, just breaking up that Angel City wall. Hits one, spins around, goes in, breaks up a 2 wall, letting Zip Drive get through for that lead.
And Mia Palau to that penalty box. Battling it out here on turn 2. Simonis there with Pivot Gallifrey trying to hold down the force that is Rachel Rotten, and one of her long limbs has handed off that helmet cover to Tui Lion. Number 88, the best number that there is. That was my number. Is Tui. Did she get those?
Did she steal a couple? She
How
did.
bad.
2 points.
Let's get pumped. 3 minutes and 10 seconds until halftime. A 5-2 jam. Both teams hitting it and quitting it there, so to speak. 45-94, Rose City on top.
Melons, who do we have to thank for being here tonight?
Who do we have to thank for being here tonight?
Two Towns, I think. Do we have 2 Towns?
Oh my God. Are you talking about 2 Towns cider? Damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest?
That's
the one.
That's the one.
Alicia Nesbitt-Smith giving West a little huggy hug. Bonnie Thunders, there she goes. Tarantula with a little force out there on Tui. Tui awaits the pack movement. Oh, man. It smells like hot dogs. I said it in the first game. I'm saying it again. It smells like hot dogs. 4 points there for Rose. They're going to put up a 4-0 jam.
Melons, that would be our fantastic concessions folks from Kay's Bar, local sponsor here of the Rose City Rollers. Darn tasty hot dogs, but really good pulled pork nachos.
Oh my God, the
you
Derby
at home,
nachos.
I wish you were here. Kay's Bar Derby nachos.
15 out of 19 of these jams, 0 points for one of these teams. Lauren Much comes out, lead jammer is Cracker Jack wearing the star for Angel City. OMG taking a knee there, resetting to the outside.
And the whistle sending Octane Jane off the track.
Much will call that one off as West escapes the pack. That's a 5-0 jam with 1:20 remaining in this first period.
And we would like to thank our sponsor, Bud Light, proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and our penalty box.
Setting up this potentially last jam, you never know. That's Bonnie Thunders going up against Pearl Jam.
And Bonnie with a quick sneak around Tui Lions. She's your lead jammer. Star pass Angel City. Tui Lions. Now the jammer for Angel City, trying to cut down on those Bonnie points. Bonnie goes ahead and calls it. Picks up 4 points. 107-46 the score in favor of Rose City as we go into our halftime. We here at Rose City want to thank OHSU Sports Medicine. OHSU Sports Medicine is proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers. Brute and West on the line. We have a timeout. Looks like an official review. Angel City going to use that official review as their timeout with 1 second on the penalty clock. Get one more jam and get some more points on the board. So we've seen an interesting first half. Both teams with very, very strong defense. Both teams using the strategy of get the points and call it, not trying to run a jam out as long as they can. Many, many new Angel City jammers on the track and blockers as well on the track, and yet by looking at what we're seeing, they have meshed and are doing a fantastic job of playing defense. We've seen a few jams now where it's taken upwards of 30 seconds for the jammers to get out. And as we come out of this OTO, West for Angel City, Brute for the Wheels of Justice. Both trying to take that inside line. Brute pushing her way towards the front, but Soledad, Tui Lion, Rachel Rotten, that veteran core group of blockers saying, ye shall not pass. And in the back, Gallifrey knocking West to the inside. And now that 3-wall of Simonis, Mia Palau, and Gallifrey making sure West does not get by. 35 seconds done in the jam. Both of these jammers struggling to get through those walls. And now we've just got a giant pack. And West able to rotate herself around, pick up a lead, but Brute not far behind. The Angel City bench encouraging West to go and call. And Angel City winning that jam, holding Rose to 0 points. They were able to put 3 on the board. So we are going into the halftime, 107 Rose City, 49 Angel City. We will see you back here in just about 15 minutes. We're going to go rock out to the Unipiper.
We are ready for the dramatic conclusion of Rose City versus Angel City here at day 1 of the hometown throwdown. Score currently 49 for Angel, 107 for Rose City. They really came into action late in the second period, putting up a 25-point jam that really closed the door on Angel. Let's see what they can do with it.
Melons, we looked at the penalty count for the first half. Fairly close. 16 for Woj, 19 for Angel City. Big thing is those jammer penalties.
There were lots.
There were lots, yeah. We have, I'm looking at the list, we have 1 on Woj and a couple for Angel City. Both Lauren Butch and Pearl Jam hoping to not add to that list out there currently jamming.
excited to see what kind of adjustments Angel City is going to make. Here we have Pearl Jam lead, but mucho faster.
So Angel City brought much back, and it was like those little wind-up cars. You know, you pull them back, and they get all like, pew! Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
So 0-0 Jam. Fists up for solidarity. 107 for Woj, 49 Angel. And there were 21 jams in that first period, and 17 of those, one team was shut out. Pretty cool. You should drink a Red Bull.
That's true. We have Red Bull sponsorship. We're fans of that. I've gone through the entire collection. It is delicious.
Bonnie Thunder's right in the middle of the mix here. Every time she beats one, 3 more hop right in front of her.
We're going to look down. There's going to be like 40 blockers. We're not going to know where they came from. And Bonnie is out. And Angel City with a quick star pass to Fisher. And this is what we're seeing. You talked about those shutout jams. Angel City doing a really, really good job of passing that star the second they can when they are not lead. And it's definitely cut down on the amount of points we've seen Rose be able to get out and score.
Pretty typical spin in the Bonnie Thunder's department. I do not. Oh, there goes the Portland Unipiper. I don't know if they're going to call this jam off or just let her run, let her ride.
I think they've heard us talk about the shutout jam so much. They're like, yeah, let's just skate. We did see a very different kind of vibe off the bench starting the second half. Rose looking at the scoreboard, kind of strategizing amongst those groups we've seen. Angel City really relaxed, dancing to some grease and having a good time.
Yeah, really good vibes here. Both of these teams in the past have been a little chippy, a little tense.
Definitely a rivalry along the coast, right? We think of us with Rat, Bay Area. All the West Coast team have a lot of, a rivalry. But then at the end of the tournament, everyone gets together and has some pizza and beer and hugs it out.
Goes to the Acropolis for steak and legs. If you don't know what it means, it's better that way. That jam, pretty good jam, I guess, for the Bonnie Thunders. 19 points, 3 for Angel City. Brings the score 52-126. 26 left in this game. A big thank you to sponsors Trailhead Credit Union, Bike Punk, and 808 Most Delicious Hawaiian Food, except for the Spam Masubi that you make.
Why, thank you. I will bring you some tomorrow. It's on my agenda. Yeah. Everyone who comes to Hometown Throwdown as part of the production team gets some of my cooking.
But I get more of it.
And yet they still come back. All right, on the track, Brute and Crackerjack. I was actually really distracted. Tenacity got a penalty before the jam started. A little bit of contact with that directional penalty.
That's so Tenacity. She's just so ready to go.
It's funny because she kind of just looked over and smiled and went, yeah, I did that. I was excited. I couldn't help it.
Really grinding out up front. Crackerjack, number 39 in white, now picking up lead, which means she's 20 feet out. Just sliding into home base for funsies. Gets up, no problem. No one on her tail. Brute forced to the inside. Contact there. It is Tarantula holding back the force that is Crackerjack.
Brute is through, star in hand.
Polygamy Winehouse really flawlessly blending in with the team that is the Wheels of Justice.
Right, transfer this year. Team Finland? Am I right? I knew this.
London?
No.
I don't know.
Did skate with London. Has been on very, very successful teams, joining us now. And like you said, just blending in. Great blocker. Great addition to the team, especially with Jennings and Rivas retiring. Having that strong veteran blocker. Huge add.
The internet will correct us. Let us know.
My phone starts vibrating, and we'll know. Zip drive on the line.
It's a timeout, yo.
It's a timeout. It's a taco timeout?
No.
Oh.
It is a timeout for me to thank Portland Vital Signs, New Deal Distillery, and Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery. Might I recommend the steak salad?
All of their food is delicious. The burgers.
That's like where we have like board meetings. It's an awesome place.
All right, yeah, here we go. Polygamy Winehouse, Team Finland. I was right. Started skating with Helsinki. Did spend a season with London, the Collar Rolling Rainbows for a bit. And they moved to Stockholm, and yeah, and now here. So, whew.
Facts.com. Zip drive jamming now. Rose City up against Rachel Rotten. Love seeing the star in her like crazy pads, covering up her ink, her tats. Wow, Rachel Rotten getting the force out there on Zip drive. Momentum here. Gallifrey making beautiful contact right in the I don't know. Oh! I was going to say bread basket.
Yeah. Rachel.
That was awesome. If you're into like a Wheels of Justice awesome thing.
Yeah, Gallifrey drawing that track cut on Rachel, that one skate going out and stepping around.
Great teamwork here. Kind of like old school, set him up, knock him down by low and wanna tease.
Yeah, we did not see Low skate at Big O, the games I was able to catch. And so good to see them back on the track. And
wow. So Zip Drive spun around, found some room on the outside of Low, but was just absolutely contained immediately there by Octane Jane. And my favorite blocker on Angel City for performance tonight, Fisher, number 521, wearing that pivot stripe.
Yeah, we are so used to the normal names, right?
Right.
The Rotten, the Crash, the Soledad, those long-time strong blockers, Low. And so seeing Fisher out there just being so effective.
Game penalty now on Octane Jane, and that'll get called off in the nick of time. 5 for Wheels of Justice. Angel City scoreless. The last two, they've scored 7 points since halftime. Whether participating on the track, cheering in the stands, or watching on WFTDA TV, WFTDA tournaments provide everyone who loves roller derby an opportunity to witness the most anticipated matchups of the year. If you are watching on WFTDA.tv, you're doing it right.
Absolutely. We are happy that you are watching. We are excited to be WFTDA recognized tournament. Lauren Much doing what she does best on that inside line, getting through.
Eye contact here. Simonis trying to distract Soledad. She got her hands on Much there. Heading to the box there. 5 for Lauren Much. 3 in the penalty box right now for Angel City. That's going to be Tui Lyon. Another blocker now standing. Soledad is in queue.
Soledad is in queue. A seat has just opened up, so she will start off in the box.
Who do you think is going to be the only blocker on the track for Angel City right now?
Oh, so many choices. There's hugging. There's hugging on the bench. And
Someone's
Octane
happy.
Jane.
No. Yeah, Octane, that's why they're like, have fun.
It was nice knowing you.
See ya. You're so brave.
You're right.
She's not afraid. That's the thing.
That is correct.
Communication happening from that Bud Light penalty box. Octane Jane knows what's going on. Great contact here with Bonnie Thunders, not giving her any room. Wow, great job here. Octane Jane holding down the inside and preventing the Bonnie Thunders momentum on the out. for a time. Great work there.
Yeah, dip down under out of the box and joining, and Tui back on the track.
Octane Jane giving a vigorous hand signal to West, the jammer. Maybe asking for some defensive assistance before she takes off. But I don't know anything.
I do know that Octane Jane is pretty awesome. Like we said, one of those blockers who's just fantastic track awareness. You can put them out there on the track by themselves, and they can hold Bonnie Thunders back. So, you know, there should be a specific award for that at the end of the game. Getting a lot of love and respect from the team on the way back to the bench.
Hey, that was cool, dude. 13-0 jam there for Rose City. They're up by almost a bill there. Surprising. 20 minutes remaining.
It is a 93-point game.
Angel City always has something up their sleeve. They're an aggressive, smart team. Really cohesive. We are just putting some new tape on our new track as we break it in.
It's like shoes, you know. You gotta just wear them in a little bit. We will have it's like an official timeout, team timeout right now. Maybe
that'll be an Angel City timeout.
I do see a ref on our ref phone. Calling up to our scorekeepers.
Is that what it is? Because most of the time they're faking it when they pick up that phone and they pretend to order pizzas.
No, well, yeah, we do that sometimes, but we are it is a very interesting setup here at the hangar at Oaks Park. And so the score table and all that stuff is up above on a catwalk. And so
mezzanine.
Mezzanine. And we have a phone. So the refs pick up the phone. They call up to the score folks. Sometimes they order a pizza.
Is there actually like a phone number? It's not just like
no, it just rings. It's a direct line.
Okay.
It's kind of like
holding a tin
Gordon
can
and Batman.
Tin can and a cord.
We actually use the string, the rope that's on the track,
exactly.
kind of then curls back under. But
Perfect.
Thanks for letting everyone know our secrets, Melons.
Okay, we are ready for this next jam 7 of period 2. Very quick lead jam there. Oh, cut
and
track.
That's because there was a track.
She got out so fast because she cut the track, and it's against the rules. Lead jammer still up for grabs. Rachel Rotten can do it, but I see a forearm. That forearm is going to Alicia Nesbitt-Smith. Be
and
joining
Red Raven in the box as well.
Red Raven.
Everyone just kind of waiting.
Oh.
Tarantula going, I'm not
Do you just have to stop engaging? You don't have to get out of the lane? You're okay. Okay.
It was kind of an interesting situation there, right? Tarantula throws the arms up.
She
just
stopped
kind of stood
engaging.
there. But it's one of those things, like if you come back towards the jammer, then are you blocking? Sometimes it's just best to throw your arms up and let them kind of get around you, not draw that penalty. And the refs are aware of that. They're not going to call you immediately on that out of play, as long as it looks like you're attempting to get back without causing
What
any
you're
contact.
saying in a polite way is it could be called differently every game. Not by this crew. They're tight. They know what's up, but it's debatable is what I'm saying. Rachel Rotten still on that apex, having trouble as Brute comes around. So again, Rachel's got the points up on the board, but there is no lead. This is one of those really fun jams where it goes forever.
And you'll see every time the jammer comes around and looks up at that scoreboard like, I feel like this has been 5 minutes.
Thinking back to teams I never want to do a 2-minute jam against, Angel City certainly ranks in the top, but I guess I'm thinking of the like Sequoias days.
Right.
Where I just could not do anything. Oh, there we go. Polygamy Winehouse just breaking up those connections of a wall. Soledad lets her slide through. Brute does a little teenage huff puff and skates back over to the bench. She did a good job. 4 points for Rose, 9 for Angel. They will improve their score to 65. Rose City 153.
Pearl Jam and Zip Drive duking it out on our Tonkin.com jammer line. Gallifrey, Mia Palau, Morgan Levy out there.
Juniper Simonis holding down that bridge over by that pivot line. Great communication.
Yeah, fantastic track awareness by Simonis. And you'll see as soon as those packs kind of get within range of each other and they no longer have to bridge, they'll come in, they'll play offense, they'll do their best to get their jammer out. Right now doing what they can. Morgan Levy breaking off, kind of extending that. And Pearl Jam after 52 seconds after able to get lead.
Yeah.
And now we talked about that Simonis offense. Super effective. Just gets in there with the shoulder. Can opens up the pack.
Okay, recycles here. Pearl Jam back up on the feet. Gallifrey and Mia Palau tracking her. Some contact. Is that a back block? Okay. Fair call. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little start pass there.
Star pass
Yoink.
to Gallifrey. And
high block. No, blocking with.
That was a high block.
Yeah.
You got it. It's a high block on Tui Lion. Gallifrey doing what Gallifrey does best.
Skating fast.
Skating fast and scoring points. And they also block. I mean,
there's nothing she can't do.
But with the star on her head, huge points. Oh, big hit. Sending Gallifrey down. That was Wanna Tease with that hit on Gallifrey. Ouchies. $162.70 the score.
I would like to bring a dad joke to give a shout out again to Casey Bomber. That dad joke is, why don't skeletons go trick-or-treating on Halloween?
Why is that, Melons?
It's because they have no body to go with. Nothing? Okay. That's fair.
Cracker Jack going up against Lauren Much. We do miss us some Casey Bomber on the microphone this weekend.
She's having a life. But I know she's rooting for Angel City from afar. Oh, there we go, Lauren Much. Low and on the outside.
Picking up lead jammer. Meanwhile, back in the pack, everyone's just kind of scattering, trying to find a
here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Lauren Much back on the track, sneaks by Tui Lion, moves to the outside, and she's now locked up with Red Raven.
Yeah, I tried to take advantage.
The only Raven I know. Cassie back. Mally there, helping out there. Sorry, go ahead.
We're starting to see Woj getting that 3-wall.
That was cool. 5 points there for Mucho. We will lose OMG to the Bud Light penalty box. Cracker Jack, I believe, is a star stash. Still pushing up front. Maybe there's a secret thing. Oh, the backside, right on the back. Pass right on over to Tui Lion. Wow, did you see how fast she got the star on? I have never seen someone so flawlessly and with so much style whip that baby on.
We just both sat here and we're like, wow.
Well, Tui Lion, a lot of style points there for you.
There are folks right now, I'm pretty sure, trying to rewind the feedback. And what do you do? Agree with us. Wow. 100 points separating this team, this game. Bonnie Thunders, West, both right up the middle. West, however, finding a hole on the outside and his lead.
See Gallifrey hop in the apex just for a better blocking position.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, but misses the opportunity to take down West.
West going, oh, I can do that too. Watch. 5 points. Bonnie is out past Rachel Rotten. And from the inside of the track, West calling it off. 8-0 run for Angel City on that jam.
78-170, Rose City ahead, and we now have, is this a taco timeout?
We do have an official timeout. Tenacity pointing to something on the track. There we go. We're going to get some track tape down.
Just breaking it in.
I want to take a moment once again to thank our sponsors, our Wheel of Justice sponsors, for those new spiffy uniforms.
Left Turn Clothing!
Absolutely. We've got the Apex City armbands, the 187 pads. I actually noticed these on Wednesday during scrimmage, looking down and seeing those really great purple and white pads.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They were so cool.
So here's a fact I could have opened up the game with. The last time these two teams met, I think it's going to be playoffs last year. The score was Angel City 120, Rose City 227.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at a similar ratio. And again, this is from September of 2017. Do your homework, Melons. Oh, man, great step forward there, that momentum from Pearl Jam, but she is now caught up with Tarantula, Alicia Nesbitt-Smith, and Tenacity. Brute pushing on the front of Soledad. The side there of Death Down Under. Tui Lion there for support. I just love blockers so much.
We talk a lot about all the glory that the jammers get, but man, there are some superstar blockers on the track.
Tenacity heading to the penalty box for Wheels. They let her go. Lead jammer going to Pearl Jam. That was 48 seconds of hard work, rewarded by doing it all over again. Oh, right down the middle, closing in. Wheels of Justice always proud to have blockers of size, shutting it down.
And the Wheels of Justice spend a...
Tui Lion sort of screened Tarantula there. Sorry to step on you.
Oh, no problem.
That was really cool.
It's a beautiful, beautiful move. Wheels of Justice spend some time at CrossFit Magnus, official CrossFit gym of the Wheels of Justice. And
Quint really gets them in top condition. It's grueling and fun.
We can see that out there on the track.
They lift heavy things up and then they put them back down. Getting a little silly here at the end of day one. I wonder what they're trying to say over on that Angel City bench. All right, at the end of that, getting a clarification here, looks like 0 for Rose. Make that 9 for Angel City.
So Angel City having a couple jams here where they're scoring 8-9 points, holding Rose to 0. Back to those sponsors. 187 Killer Pads, official gear sponsors. We talked about the beautiful purple and white knee pads on the track. Also want to thank them, Triple H, for their certified Sweat Saver helmet, providing ultimate certified protection and comfort. Octane Jane heading off the track.
There it goes. Lauren Much jamming for Rose, picks up lead. Rachel Rotten still looking for a lane. It gets held up there with Mia Palau and Gallifrey. You can see Juniper Simonis holding down the outside, but somehow Rachel Rotten with a star stash creates an opportunity on the inside. 8.5 minutes remaining in this game. Our matchups tomorrow are going to be, the first game is going to be Angel City and Crime City, and that'll be at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and around 8:30, 8:45, you're in for a real treat. It's going to be Gotham Girls Roller Derby and the Wheels of Justice. Yeah, good call. Alicia Nesbitt-Smith kind of going in for a wide hit there. Octane Jane able to jump over that. Picks up the speed of Bonnie Thunders, but Tui Lion almost catches up with her. Bonnie will pick up all 4.
Track awareness of Bonnie quickly calling. We want to take a moment to talk about We Believe and the We Believe initiative.
Yeah.
Yes, through our international giving program to support global change, We Believe, the WFTDA is raising $15,000 for UN Women's One Win Leads to Another program, which uses sports to develop leadership and economic skills in young women and girls. Find out more about We Believe and the WFTDA's partnership with UN Women at WFTDA.com/donate.
Donate!
Zip Drive, your lead jammer. Pearl Jam through the pack, coming around on their...
All right.
There was a lot of gesturing there in the middle of the track, trying to figure out what was going on.
0-0 jam. 6.5 minutes remaining. And we're going to have a team timeout here. Angel City will be burning their last timeout.
And we have, Melons, end of this month, we have the final rankings coming out, the final monthly rankings, and we go to, every 2 months.
That count?
Yeah, pretty much. It was, right? And then we go into our WFTDA playoffs. Through August and September, the International WFTDA playoffs brings to the top teams ranked 4 through 28th in the WFTDA together for 2 fiercely competitive tournaments. The teams ranked 1 through 4 get a bye directly to championship. Each playoff event features a 12-team bracket with the top 3 teams from each tournament advancing to the 2018 International WFTDA Championships in New Orleans, Louisiana, this November 9th through 11th. So different formats than previous years. We know that Rose is currently ranked number 2, Gotham number 3, of course Victoria is number 1, Denver right now sitting at number 4. Teams currently having the bye. I know there was a lot of tournaments and stuff. Golden Bowl last week, right? Mm-hmm. Last Saturday night we had that arch rival, which was sitting at 5 versus Denver game, which was so good, vying for that bye. Rachel Rotten on the line, going into Jam 15, 6:30 left on the clock. Lauren Mudd with a spin move, lead jammer.
Polygamy Winehouse recycling up to that front there. Alicia Nesbitt-Smith, however, different style. Instead of recycling or jumping up to the front of the pack to catch the opposing jammer, Alicia Nesbitt-Smith, I like saying her whole name, is just like one of those people that's like a magnet to the lap of the jammer, and she is going to suck back and just make their lives pretty annoying.
They contemplate ever wanting to jam.
Juanatee's taking a spill out of bounds here with both jammers, Lauren Much and Rachel Rotten. Rachel Rotten removes the star. What she will do with it, nobody knows. She does. Maybe she doesn't. Oh, a little bump out there by Alicia. Meanwhile, the crowd loving Lauren Much, making her rounds for another 5. She looked like Gumby for a second there, bending backwards. Octane Jane going to pick up I believe, a forearm for that contact.
Forearm penalty. Octane Jane had 2 in the first half. They just picked up the 5th penalty.
Sometimes I think the Wheels of Justice could skate with 3 skaters if they wanted 3 blockers. I just saw them so effectively blocking that OMG had nothing immediately concerning to do and was just sort of shoulder blocking up another skater just because. That's so great to see that. So much talent. Tui Lion is going to round out that jam, putting up 0. Great effort. 10-0 for Rose City. They will pull ahead. They're ahead by 105 points. The last time they played, it was about 120 differential at the end of the game. I'm sure they would love to beat that. 4.5 minutes remaining. Heads.
West and Bonnie Thunder on the line. Hey, Melons.
Yeah.
Fun little Rose City trivia. Can you remember the last time the Wheels of Justice lost a game in the regular season? Not playoffs, regular season.
I'm going to say it's to someone crazy like Denver or Bay Area. No, not Bay Area. Hit me. What do we got?
All right, last time they lost a game August 8th. 2015.
Oh, that's when I was on the team. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, that explains
that
it,
explains that.
Well, do you remember who you lost to?
Nah, I probably wasn't rostered.
That would be London Roller Girls back in
Oh, my God. That's when we went to London.
There you go.
That was a great game. We were very shocked at the outcome of that game, but we had also been putting on like a 3-day training camp that was morning, noon, and night. I don't think we prepared very well for that trip, but what a great time. Really brought the team together. That was real fun.
Soledad to the box.
All right, another star pass here to the person with the best star pass reception skills in the history of roller derby, the one and only Tui Lion.
Just so pretty.
Maybe there's like a class about it at RollerCon coming up in July.
There should be, and I would like to see
Ivana
a line
Spankin, we're going to schedule Tui Lion on the Star Pass reception skills.
Yep.
101.
Yes. Bring your own cover.
And your magical skills. All right. The refs had a little huddle over there. They're like, is there an after party tonight? No, it's a tournament. Wait till Sunday. Okay. Quick moving here. Already across that pivot line. Pushing forward is Cracker Jack number 39. Really pushing that tripod. Step, step, step. They are still only about 8 feet forward. God, that apex is so deceiving.
And want to tease back to the box. Soledad out. So just a little tag off.
Oh, my. Wow. Wow. Okay, I kind of think that the ref's eyes were a little high to be closely watching that line. It was really close. I don't know if that's what she was looking at, so that might be a debatable call. If you saw it live online, no call there, but it is Zip Drive.
I do have to say, Zip Drive is one of those folks who can manage to get their toe stop up against that rope on the inside.
And the back of their skate is not touching the ground.
It's not touching the ground, and yet they are in. Rachel Rotten to the box. So we are seeing that rotating cast of blockers for Angel City.
Looks like Zip Drive just kind of swinging around, watching that clock, burning that clock. 1:23 remains in this game, 40 left in this jam, and it is Zip Drive in control with the Wheels of Justice. Ooh, nice clean spin there. Using the momentum of a block from Wheels of Justice. 0 for Angel City, make that 5 for Rose.
So fun facts about the WFTDA. WFTDA has 419 member leagues and 46 apprentice leagues spanning 6 continents.
One short of 420.
I'm waiting for Antarctica. The Antarctica roller penguins.
Roller penguins. So cute. All right, here we go. Lauren Much is going to round it out tonight. Lead jammer to Lauren Much.
The Antarctica roller bears. Just going to leave you with that.
Why do you think that's so funny?
It's like polar bears, but on wheels.
Roller bears.
All right, Pearl Jam, not finding me funny, but excited to get out of the pack.
What? That's too many whistles.
All right, that's because Soledad's heading the box, but Lauren Much is going with her on a track cut. period clock has expired. Pearl Jam not giving up.
Dang. Nice work. Don't give up. Look at Angel City's bench. Just like, do it. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, the cheers from that bench. Just go. Hey.
It's so cool to see Angel City still have the intensity, but it's just what a delightful energy coming from their bench.
And both teams on their feet. This jam will go, of course, the 2 minutes, so 45 seconds winding down. And you know, Mellons, you talked a little bit about asking me about Golden Bowl last week. Same thing as here. Teams from all over the country, all over the world, and just the camaraderie and athleticism of all of these teams, the professionalism of all of these teams, the professionalism of the production staff last weekend and this weekend, fighting it out on the track for every single point, but with just so much respect for the sport and for each other. It has been an absolute pleasure to do these tournaments.
How nice to have all these positive experiences going into the playoff season in a couple months here.
Absolutely.
Ooh, penalty there going to be on Gallifrey as the game ends, so she actually gets all those points.
Absolutely. Picks up the hard fought 5 points, celebrating them as
celebrate those points. All right.
Should 2:01.97. Wow, what a day one. Tomorrow, more Derby.
Same Derby time, same Derby place. 7 o'clock, we're going to be watching Angel City take on Crime City from Malmö, Sweden in our headlining game tomorrow evening around 8:30, 8:45-ish.
Gotham versus Rose. I am happy to say I will be in the center of the track for that game, and am looking forward to it, as we know you are as well.
I will wildly gesture towards you.
All right.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this on the Rose City Rollers website, our YouTube channel, Blaze Streaming Media, or WFTDA.tv, we appreciate you, and we will be back tomorrow for more action at the 2018 Hometown Throwdown from Portland, Oregon. I'm Ophelia Mellons.
I'm Heads Will Roll.
And we will be back with you soon. Be good to each other.